Hey y'all, it's your girl Neffy and I'm back with another video. Yes, I said back as if I was just here. I know it's been forever, years, okay? Yes, it's literally been years. However, I am back with a video, and this video is how to keep your husband chasing you. How to keep your man, how to keep your man on his toes, okay? How to keep your man chasing after that gift that he married. Because you know what? I know we're at home, especially us stay-at-home moms, domestic engineers. I'm going to keep messing with this. I like to call myself a domestic goddess. Housewives. What else do they say? I don't know what else they call. However, just wanted to give you a few tips to keep your husband chasing after you, okay? So, number one. Oh yes, we're getting right into the video. Number one, keep your looks up at all times. Keep your looks up at all times. Now, I'm not saying when you're in the bed. You know, your husband may allow you to sleep in a bonnet. Sometimes it's not as sexy. Get you some, you know what? Let's stop right there. Keep your looks up. You know why? Because men are visual creatures. And when you're out in public and you're with your husband and he sees a beautiful woman, number one, that beautiful woman is checking you out to look at. Oh, okay, looking at your outfit. Okay, well, she ain't all that. She knows that he is going to look at her, and she knows that she can steal him from you. Now, is that lame and weak? Of course it is. However, it's like that out here, especially where I'm from. Y'all, I live in a pretty big city. However, it's a military town. So that should say a lot. The women are looking for the men. And the female to male ratio is very high. Okay? So you always want to look your best, because men are going to look at attractive women. That's what they do. They fantasize about they fantasize about women. They fantasize about sex. So why not make that woman they fantasize about be you? Like, why not? You know, I'm not saying sit in the house like me right now. There's no one here. I'm not saying to be in full beat all day. However, come here, niece. When your husband is home, I'm going to need you to look right. Okay? Even if you do nothing but pull that hair up if that's what he likes, throw on some mascara and some lip gloss. Okay? You don't have to beat your whole face every single day. But this man is out there making a living for your entire family. You want to keep that going, right? You want to be able to live the life that you live. So when he comes home after having a hard day at work, you don't want to be looking like you just had a hard day at work in the field. Like, that's insane. No, we're not going to do that. Make him excited to come home. Like, ooh. That's why I just worked that hard day for that right there. So number one is keep your looks up. I don't mean to be counting because I do not have a list. So keep your looks up. As also, if you go out with your husband, like I said, women are checking you out, but you're in the house all day. So don't you want a couple eyes on you too? Whether it's women or men. You know, oh my gosh, he's got a nice looking wife. I wonder what he does. Or, oh man, that's a good looking couple. You know, you are a representation of your husband as well as your entire family. And let's not forget of yourself. I know that we women sometimes put ourselves last. So that's why I listed last. But, you know, you don't want anybody teasing your children. And you don't want anybody teasing your husband. And you don't want your husband just fantasizing and looking at someone else's wife and thinking, man, I wish my girl looked like that. I wish my wife looked like that. Okay? So that is something you do not want. I mean, men are fantasizing all the time. They fantasize about sex. They fantasize about other women. They women who look different, women who maybe have a different complexion, women who have a different texture of hair, women of a different race, women with a different stature. Like, they are always fantasizing, right? The next thing is keep your clothes up to par. Like, I'm not saying be super trendy, Fashion Nova. I don't know your age group, you know. I feel like classy will always win over trendy. However, sometimes it is a little fun to step outside the box and do something that's trendy and cute, yet classy and meet your age group. I'm not going to tell you my age, but as you see, I got on a sweater. Anyways, if there's something about you, about your appearance that your spouse or husband compliments you on or he likes, give it to him, give it to them. There's no reason not to. You know? Excuse me. I know I'm talking to you about keeping my looks up and you're like, girl, but your lips. No. I actually have on a nude lipstick. See? But if there is something that he likes to see you in, give him that. Like, for example, my husband likes these 2-strand twists. They are right with me. However, he loves them. So they're in there. Now, we're winding down. He keeps pushing back the amount of time he wants them to stay in, how long he wants them to stay in. You know, I'm not going to keep them in forever. They're actually on their way out of here. However, I gave him what he wanted. You know why? Because he takes care of me. And he makes sure that I don't have to worry about anything. Right? So the least that I could do is wear some little stinking 2-strand twist. And it's a protective style anyway. My thought is always like, sir, I have 16 to 18 inch hair. But if this is a style you want to see me in, let's go for it. It doesn't matter what it is though. Jeans, a certain shirt, a type of underwear, anything. If that's what they like to see you in, make sure that you give them that. At least every so often. Okay, sorry. Also, that leads me to the next thing, which is switch it up sometimes. Like I said, men like to fantasize. So where's the fantasy in being with the same exact woman with the same exact hairdo who dresses the same exact way every single day? Like, where's the fantasy in that? Exactly. So switch it up. We're sensitive about our hair. Okay, we are sensitive about our hair. But there's wigs out there. And yes, we're stay-at-home wives, and I'm going to get to that. Well, we are stay-at-home wives, but get you a little cheap wig. Get you a cheap blonde wig. You don't know, he has never been with a blonde woman before. So show him what that's like. And I mean, go all the way out with the stereotypical blonde if you want to. Or just give him that look. Blonde wig. Different types of jewelry. I'm going to go with the wigs. Different style of makeup. I used to love wearing like full beat, which I'm in full beat now, but it's a natural beat. This is the look I'm going for now, right? But there's ways to change it up. Some people like to match their shirt to their eyeshadow or their lipstick to their shirt or whatever or whatnot. Make sure you do that. Give them that. Give them a different woman, and don't let him know when you're gonna do it either. Just boom, you plan it out. Don't plan it out with him. You plan it out, and when he comes home, well, who was this? Well, this is Sasha. Whatever. Just make sure you switch it up. Don't allow a man to feel and think that you are boring, because men like to have fun. Even though some men are the most boring people in the world, they like to have fun. So you take the initiative and change it up and switch it up and make it fun, right? Okay. So since we're on looks, right? Let's go ahead and keep it going with the senses or whatnot. However, we're going to make sure that we smell good. Smell good at all times. And no, I'm not saying housewives stink. No, I'm not saying that. However, spray some perfume on. If not every day, every so often, a perfume that he likes, wear that. Switch it up. Use oil. Because, we like our oils, honey. Look. I'm not lying. We love our oils. We love our oils. So, a different oil, a different fragrance. And you know where to put that. You know where your grandmama taught you where to put that. Listen, come here, niece. You know to put it right here in these pulsating areas. Boom, right there. And let me tell you one more secret. Right behind the knees. R.I.P. Grandma Dot. She said, put it behind the knees so that they smell you when you walk by. Like when you walk by, it's like a... Right? So let's make sure that we smell good too. Body wash is a good thing too. I'm not going to sleep on body wash, because body wash smells amazing. However, it doesn't seem to last as long as things like perfume, oils, the lotions. Get you some Victoria's Secret. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You do not have to spend a lot of money. Just make sure that you are doing what you need to do to keep that smell right. Okay? Also, outfits. Change up your attire. This time last year, my attire didn't look like this. But my thing is this. That whole like naughty nurse and naughty librarian. See, I keep using that word naughty. I don't know why men like naughty things. That is a fetish and a fantasy for a reason. I don't know why. Actually, I may have just figured it out. So, and it's going to take me right into the next thing. So I do feel like the reason why is because, like, when you think of a naughty church, you think of not a naughty one. You think of a church girl, right? Or you think of a nurse or a librarian. They're completely covered up, right? It's like, even if you think about it, like the doctor wore scrubs. Now the nurses wear just scrubs. Now they have some, some companies that make the little snazzy ones. But before that, no, it was like straight up and down scrubs. And, the nurse wore the straight up and down dress. But you never knew what was underneath that dress. So you got to get their minds going. So that's what it is right there. Which brings me to the next thing. Have a little bit of mystery. Have a little mystery about yourself. Don't tell them every single thing that you do. You don't have to. You know why? Because it's boring to them. If you want to have a conversation about your entire day and the color of and how you accidentally put bleach in the laundry or whatever, like, they don't care. They do not care about that. It's not exciting to them. They've been working all day. What else you got for me? So let me tell you, have a little mystery about yourself. When you get ready to walk out the door, yeah, you're going to get groceries, but this is what you say. I need to go run some errands. I'll be back. And leave. That's it. You don't have to say, I'm going to go pick up some oranges and then pick up the shrimp from the butcher. And no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You know why? Because they don't care. They don't care. It's boring to them. Absolutely boring to them. Yeah, just always appear to have a life. Because you do. You do have a life, and I think that is going to... No, it's not. Yeah, have a life. Have a life of your own. Even if your life consists of just sitting in your car and counting how many of your dream cars go by. Even if it's just journaling. Even if it's just meditating, anything. Just have your own life. Something that separates you from them, and it also separates you from your family as well. Okay? Another thing is sex. You don't have to give them sex every time they ask for it. I know people are going to say, oh, well, when you get married, you can't turn them down. That's not true. Yes, you can. You know why? Who has to walk around with this body? Not you. Right? Make him earn it. Now, ladies, especially my wives. Actually, yeah, my wives. I'm not saying don't give him any for a whole month. Let's just put the cap at like a week. But if he's asking for sex today on Monday, you don't have to worry about him going and finding some brand new sex by Tuesday night. No, he's not. He's going to wonder, well, what can I do to make it better for her so that I get that tomorrow? Especially if you're doing all these things that I'm telling you to do to keep him after you. So it's okay. Make it fun. Make it a chase. Even walk around in little boy shorts or whatever. And, walk around in little boy shorts or whatever. Tease him a little bit. That's totally fine. But make him wait. Make him earn it. Make him want it even more. That way when he gets it, it'll just be that much better. Not only for him, but for you. Okay? Also, text messaging. That's what I meant by have your own life. If he sends a text message, you don't have to text him right back. No, you can text him back 10 minutes later. He's not going to die, unless it's an emergency. Of course, you do not let emergencies wait. We are family. We want to keep our family unit together. So if you see a phone call, then a text message, then a phone call, that's an emergency, y'all. Just saying. So keep your eyes out for that. But just like I said, have your own life. And one of the most important things is, because it ties into having your own life, find a hobby for yourself. Something that makes you feel good. Something that makes you feel amazing. Something that you love. It could be a support group or anything like that. I know it is hard, especially as a housewife, because your job is at home and it's not as common. Where I live right now, I'm the only housewife that I know. There used to be 2 of us, but right now, I'm the only one that I know. So, make sure you go out there. There's meetups. Join some hobby groups. When you figure out what your hobby is, go and look up on meetups or on Facebook or anything like that. And you can find some super cool groups of women. I can't be held responsible for your safety if you going out and joining groups that got men in it now. Men folks, I don't know. I'm talking about bonding with other women, because we need that as women. So have a hobby for yourself and just try and, embrace other women. And that's all that I can think of right now as to how to make your husband continuously chase you. So I'm going to post this video. It's my first video in over a year and a half. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate and share. Share it with any wife. Share it with any woman. Share it with any woman. This works with spouses, period. If someone chased you to get you, then that's what you're pretty much in the same category. So like, subscribe, share. I'll be doing more videos that align more with my life, about me being a housewife, what I've done to change things in my health, beauty, just everything. But from a housewife's perspective, right? Other than that, as always, I love you all. I'm out. Peace. Shut the door. Lock it.